Hello, everyone. If you are curious, am playing in Wolfe's Auction Invitational. Initially, I was just gonna play these off stream, but I figured, like, I don't really get to stream very often. This is not... Excuse me. Literally just had a sneeze. Was sick for a while. Okay, I'm playing Yuki round 1. I didn't know Yuki's in-game name was Squiddy, so I was confused. Anyway, I won't be looking at chat during the matches. I'm just going to focus on the game because I'm also going to upload these as VODs as well. Give me 1 sec. But, yeah, I'll be able to interact with chat between the games. Just move my mic a bit. So you'll be able to view this as a VOD as itself, and then I'll make them into condensed videos and probably separate them by game as well. But yeah, I will go play the match, and then I will come back to you all after the game. So see you in a bit, guys. Okay, let me just get Yuki's open team sheet. Round 1 against Yuki. We've got Grimmsnarl, Golden Go, Ursaluna Bloodmoon, Palma, Alolan Ninetales, and Magmortar. It's Water Terra Golden Go, Stellar Terra Palma, Grass Terra Magmortar, Water Terra Ninetales. I think Yuki definitely has a bunch of good defensive Terras for my Blastoise. Palmot does have Fake Out. It's Spexal and Ninetales. A lot of different routes we could take. Mouse Annihilate lead. Blastoise lead. Could try to set up with Dragonite in this game as well. What do I want to go with the most is the question. What does he bring? Ninetales for sure. Probably Grimmsnarl. I would probably not bring Magmortar, but he does have Clear Smog. So that's one reason to bring it. I think I'm down for Mouseape lead in game 1. Could still bring Pelly. Pellystoy still works. Could be Clefable. Alright, I'm down to Unleash Blastoise. Let's see. I think Dragonite's actually not bad here either. I've cooked a pretty interesting Dragonite set of Dragon Dance, Iron Head, Scale Shot, Stomping Tantrum, Multi-Scale with Heal Pulse Clefable. Whether or not it's a good set is another question. But I definitely cooked in the kitchen a little bit. But I'm not going to bring it in game 1. Let's see what he goes for. Grim Ursaluna. Okay. So this is interesting because I think Grim here is probably just going to set up a Reflect. I'm curious if Ursaluna survives Pop Bomb and Drain Punch under Reflect. You would think so? I could also beat up, stack my Rage Fists immediately, and bulk up. This could always switch into Golden Go as well, right? Which is scary. I'm gonna go beat up bulk up turn 1. I think he might switch, but he stays in. Okay. I mean, this could just maybe be Blood Moon onto my Annihilate. I think I maybe got a little bit too freaked out by the potential Golden Go switching, but I don't think I needed to respect it as much as I did here. Oh, they actually just opt for T-Wave. Okay, so they're probably gonna just T-Wave Blood Moon here, which I think is smart. I assume I just feint to it, honestly, without Friend Guard, but let's see. I was trying to make a hard read on turn 1 here. It didn't pay off, but that's okay. It also shows one of the interesting interactions with Beat Up there, where because I'm paralyzed. Okay, it's going to be the target into Mouse Hold. Thunderwave's kind of a problem for me here, though. I'm stacked up now, but, you know, the good thing is I'm stacked up and I get Bulk Up off. So they can Reflect next turn, but they can only click one of Reflect and Light Screen. And I can heal back, obviously, with Drain Punch. And this is AV Ursaluna. My guess, though, is that Ursaluna pivots out into Golden Go, potentially. So I can bring in Pelly or Blastoise right now. Pop Bomb Drain Punch would have worked out pretty well there since they didn't Reflect. So even though the turn 1 didn't, like, necessarily work out in my favor, I actually still don't mind. Like, I think our lead option wasn't bad. I think it can just be Pelipper right now. They should have Ninetales in the back for sure. Could be the Magmortar. If I bring out Blastoise, it's just going to get hit by Thunder Wave, likely. Alright, bring out Pelly first. This turn is interesting, because I think the question now is what's in the back? Annihilate has Bulk Up, and it's stacked up 3 Rage Fist stacks already. I can kind of ignore Grimmsnarl. Like, I think in this matchup, I either try to aggressively KO Grimmsnarl, or I ignore it. If I'm my opponent, I'm switching out Ursaluna here. The question is whether or not they brought Golden Go. I think the Alolan Ninetales as a switch-in makes a lot of sense as you set up one of your screens. Drain Punch into this. He could stay in here as well. I'll go Weather Ball, Drain Punch. Okay, it stays in. That's good. I'll be able to heal back all the damage it does. Here's Weather Ball. It's really good damage. Okay, Hyper Voice comes out. It's a lot, but that's fine. No para, which is huge. You get Drain Punch off. Okay. That was a crit, but I don't know. We had the bulk up boost, so I would think we would have survived. Not 100% sure, though. Basically, though, my game plan is I'm going to attack around the Grimmsnarl, because while Grimm is annoying, it is not a huge offensive threat to us. The defense boost is big as well. Helps out against Palma. Golden Go is not really threatening to Annihilate right now before getting a nasty plot off. I'm sure Ninetales is coming in, yeah. Okay, so this Ninetales can go just for Blizzard, obviously. I don't have Wide Guard. I have Tailwind. They could Thunder Wave into me and Blizzard. We have Fire Terra here, and given that Ursaluna is knocked out, I think it's fine to Fire Terra. Don't to switch into Blastoise here. Commit Fire Terra and Rage Fist into Ninetales. Just a little bit worried about getting parried. Let's see. Okay, so Annihilate Terras. Really wonder how this game would have gone if I just went Population Bomb on turn 1. I think Thunder Wave was a good tech by Yuki. Okay, just Blizzard. That's fine. Another Rage Fist stack. Foul play as well. It's more than I would have liked. But we do get the Rage Fist off into Ninetales, and that's a KO. Okay. Blastoise has now hit the field as well. What is the final Pokemon? Golden Go, Magmortar would both be a dream, but I feel like it's probably Palmont. It is Palmont. Okay, I think I probably end up losing then. Because you can just Foul Play. Foul Play is doing more to Annihilate than I'd really like, and I've lost Redirection at this point. Oh, it is interesting though, because if the... You can only double shock once, right? Since Terra's already been committed. It makes sense to just Foul Play this turn. If he close combats, do I have any shot? Because Light Screen isn't set up. So I think I'm going to go for the win con of Water Pledge into this and then switch into Pelipper. But yeah, I think the Pokemon choice was really solid here by Yuki. And I think Grimm's Foul Play just does more to Annihilate than I'd really like. Honestly, Clef might be a good adjustment for game 2. Because Clef in the back would have been solid for us in this one instead of Peli plus Blastoise. But he just goes for Fake Out, which is smart. Yeah, Fake Out plus Foul Play is really safe. And now you can just double shock. I think we have pretty good tools in this matchup, though. So, yeah, I like... Basically, turn 1 didn't go super well. I could have just gone Pop Bomb immediately, which would have been really nice. And Drain Punch. Thunder Wave from this is annoying, so I honestly might want to consider adjusting to Clefable in the next game. Dragonite honestly wasn't terrible into their lead either. But yeah, this game's over. Alright, GG. So, what do we want to do? It was Grim, Ursaluna lead, Palmont, Ninetales in the back. I think that as a 4 makes a lot of sense. I could see him dropping Palmont, expecting me to adjust to Clefable now. If I led Clef, what would I want to pair it with? Clef and Annihilape could work, honestly. Because Mousehold, like the beat-up stacks actually aren't super important early on. Population Bomb from it, though, is actually quite relevant. But I'm thinking we can bring Clefable here. Like, Clefable, if I had Clef in the back, it may have actually been able to just carry us in the endgame because of Moonblast alone. So, Pelipper, Blastoise in the back, unfortunately, wasn't the best pick. Pelipper with Sash, though, to get one Weather Ball off, I think is valuable. We want to be careful about Yuki adjusting now to Golden Go, potentially. I could still go Mousehold Annihilape, but the Thunder Wave is a pretty big issue. Dragonite here is intriguing as well. Could D-Dance with it into Iron Head. One route I could take is basically Clefable Annihilape, get a couple of bulk ups off. I could also prioritize KOing. I think Blastoise lead could work here as well. Blastoise Clef. But obviously it's vulnerable to just Light Screen and Hyper Voice turn 1. Blastoise Clef. I think with Thunder Wave, Blastoise is kind of a liability, so I'm gonna go Annihilape again. Annihilape, Mouse, Clef, Pelipper. I think Dragonite could kind of cook here too, but I'm like worried about the damage trade-off with it. And it does feel a little bit weird to drop Blastoise here because his entire team doesn't have any resistances to Water other than Terra. My problem is Thunder Wave. It's just Grim Ursaluna again, okay. So the play I was thinking of last time was just Population Bomb Drain Punch. He could obviously Thunder Wave Blood Moon again. We don't want to double protect here to give him a free turn. I could always follow me here. I wonder if Grim is bulky enough to actually survive a pop bomb, because I think KOing that would be huge. I can see him doubling up onto Mousehold now this time. Okay, I'm gonna go Germ Punch Pop Bomb, which is what I was thinking of in game 1. Terra comes out again, so now the question is if he commits the Thunder Wave once again. Okay. Luna Terra. Okay, it is Thunder Wave into Mouse this time. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm guessing then Hyper Voice or Blood Moon. Get Drain Punch off. Oh, we're still faster. That's huge. Nice. Well, that's obviously a really good turn 1. That's a lot of valuable information in this matchup. Okay. So obviously we're off to a really strong start here. You can bring in Ninetales. You can bring out Palmot. Palmot I can Ghost Terror to get around. Haven't bulked up yet. Getting a boost would be huge. Yeah, it is Palmot coming out. He knows I have Ghost Terra, but I might still go for it. Could also switch in Clefable. Could be DualShock Reflect here. Bulk up is pretty safe. Fire Terra on this does help against Ninetales. Don't want to Water Terra this. I could Ground Terra this, but I think Ghost Terra on this is fine. Bulk up, Terra, Pop Bomb. So now I'm completely immune to Fake Out this turn, which is big. I'm glad to have ended up running Max Speed Mousehold. It was big in Ursaluna. Yep, no Fake Outs, just T-Wave, that's fine. It might just be T-Wave DualShock here, but then if you DualShock, you can't DualShock Pelipper anymore, which is big. Sweet, it's close combat. Nice. Okay. It's a little less than ideal. I think getting that would have been huge because their last one should be Ninetales, and then with Ninetales in the back, it should just be super well positioned. But it happens. This can DualShock now. Also, with so many of my Pokemon getting paralyzed, it's like I'm bound to get full Parad, but it just sucks because I think that we saw the knockout in front of us, and then with Ninetales as the last one, I just get Weather Control by switching in Pelly, and we have a bulk up boost, and we're just in such good shape. Still no Reflect, which is big. I assume DualShock just knocks out Mousehold. I might actually switch out into Clefable right now. Drain Punch, switch into Clef. Okay. Good Protect. Protect Foul Play makes sense here. Clef's in a great spot offensively now, though. Yeah, it's Foul Play into Clef. Cool. Okay. Could have been another bulk up that turn, I guess, but it's fine. I think I can Drain Punch into this and Moonblast into this right now. Now Clef has hit the field, so I can bred in Heal Pulses as well. We've got a good lead in this game, but it's still definitely not over. Yuki may have adjusted and actually brought Golden Go as the last one, which could be a little bit scary, but I think that would be a surprising adjustment for sure, because I think Gold is tough to get set up. It's just valuable as a defensive switch-in. Like, I could see Yuki running it back with the same leads and then switching in Golden Go instead on turn 1 of the game for the Ursaluna slot. I could also see him Thunder Waving into the Annihilate slot instead. Okay, it is going to be a switch, yeah. Probably Ninetales. Yep. Okay. Sets up Reflect. That's fine. Special attack drop here would be very welcomed. But that's still really solid damage. Like, Moonblast right now is just so good, right? You can Blizzard Foul Play. You can't freeze Annihilate. I am down to just Drain Punch this and Moonblast this. I could also Protect Annihilate Moonblast, right? It's pretty safe. But you can set up Light Screen right now, which would allow them to survive Moonblast. Should set up Light Screen here, in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna Drain Punch Moonblast. Oh. Okay, I'll take that. I wonder if it's just another Thunder Wave right now. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm playing 2013. Clef is paralyzed. No para on Annihilate. We actually get a crit. Nice. But Moonblast should have gotten the knockout anyway, I would guess. But we did get parried. Okay. Still fine, though. Like, Annihilate is still kind of just sitting here, right? I mean, Grim has done a lot, but it doesn't want to switch out either. We haven't really taken damage yet, which is obviously great. But with paras, anything can happen, so it's not over until it's over. Could see Dual Shock and Foul Play into this, but with the defense boost, I definitely should be surviving. And like Grim is just walled off here, so I'm down to go for Drain Punch here into Palmot and just Moonblast into Grim. Okay, it's Fake Out, that's fine. Foul Play, that's fine. Okay, no para, which is big. We get Drain Punch off. Cool. I can obviously switch in Pelipper at this point for weather control as well, or I can just keep it around so that I get a Weather Ball off, and I think I'd prefer that just to get around paras. Although, honestly, I do think Ninetales probably has to lock Blizzard right now. So there's some merit to switching in Peli immediately. I don't think Specs Blizzard KOs this, but obviously you could Specs Blizzard and Foul Play. If I switch in Peli, I think it's better to not switch in Peli so I can just go follow me the Thunder Wave from this, because Clef walls Grimmsnarl at this point. So I think here I'm happy going for Protect for more Leftovers recovery, and then Moonblast into Ninetales. Okay, and I gets Protect off. Yep, but it's just Blizzard. And no Light Screen here, so he's going for Foul Play. So if we don't get parried, this should be a win. Citrus allows me to heal back as well. Nice. Yep. Foul Play into the Annihilate. No para. Nice. That's a KO. Sweet. Ninetales faints. Now we can just Drain Punch and Moonblast. Clef was definitely the adjustment we needed in this game. If you're Yuki, then your adjustment is to go Golden Go game 3. So while we've got some time, I want to think about how to beat Golden Go. Because it's Water Terror as well. So Blastoise threatens it, but all you have to do is just Terror to get around. I think Magmortar is probably not coming out in this matchup. It could be something like Grimmsnarl Golden Go lead, which is scary. But I do have Steel Terra Dragonite, which is interesting. Alright, Drain Punch here, and Moonblast here. Okay. Nice recovery after the first game. But yeah, I think now Yuki recognizes that Clefable is actually a really real offensive threat into his team. So I definitely expect one of Magmortar or Golden Go to come out in game 2. Maybe even both. I don't think he should drop Palmot. That'd be very, very good for us if he did. I could just run it back again. I could see him still leading Grim Ursaluna with Golden Go in the back this time. There's a world in me that wants to go for Blastoise setup in this game. That's one possible option. It would be quite good into Golden Go. Thunder Wave is just what spooks me, because as long as this gets Thunder Wave, it's still vulnerable to Pawmot. If I led Blastoise Clef, and he led the same thing, Grim Ursaluna, he obviously just threatens with Hyper Voice. I could follow me Shell Smash, but I would get Hyper Voiced. I could think about the Dragonite adjustment. Oh man, Loaded Dice Dragonite's really interesting. Annihilape's been good though, honestly. And like, Annihilape's still kind of weak to Mousehole plus Golden, or Mousehole plus... Golden Go's still weak to Mousehole plus Annihilape, right? I really want to use Blastoise though. Okay, we ball. It's not a fun tournament, you know, if we're not gonna use our fun Pokemon. So Blastoise didn't get the chance to shine in game 1. I'm gonna give it a shot here. Let's see. I just like I don't love gambling against Thunder Wave on turn 1 of the game. I don't think I'll get like to yeah, there's Golden Go. Okay, nice. And Magmortar. I mean, hey, this is so good for Blastoise Clef. But we have to respect Clear Smog from Magmortar. I think this is probably Shell Smash on turn 1. Although, like, it honestly could just be Water Spout immediately. Magmortar here, by the way, is Grass Terra. And it has Clear Smog. So, like, Yuki could make it rain right now, but I could just Water Terra. I think the best play, honestly, is Shell Smash here. Terra. Follow me. Okay, we get Terra from their end. I'm happy to see that. Honestly, if Blastoise can cook in this final game, folks, I will be so happy. Clef is gonna Terra. I hope his Golden Go just protects turn 1, but they could just Nasty Plot. Okay, we get Shell Smash off. We get boosted now. Make it rain, makes sense. Okay. And Clear Smog? Yeah. Fine by me. This can protect now. Clear Smog is fine. Water Spout's still doing meaningful damage here. I mean, I could obviously just follow me Water Spout this turn. I'm down for that. I could have gone like just Water Spout, Heal Pulse turn 1, which would have been a pretty nice play. Golden Go is going to protect, that's fine. We get free damage with Water Spout. Going for another Shell Smash there could have been kind of sick. Water Spout comes out. Not bad. Yep, another Clear Smog. The good thing is Clefable walls Magmortar right now. I think my question is whether or not Water Pledge right now KO's Golden Go. Probably not is my guess. Let's see. Blastoise. Max special attack. Modest. Water Pledge. I'm running out of time here. I don't want to... It would suck to not get the KO. You know what? I believe in you, Blastoise. Okay, we go for Follow Me. Blastoise? Oh, good try. Shadow Ball into Clef. That's fine. Citrus. Oh. Actually, I mean, that's fine. Your Clear Smog's just gonna get rid of that drop. Ah, that's really not good. Golden Goes leftovers, yep. The thing is, Yuki basically has to keep clicking Clear Smog, which makes this really interesting, man. But that was... I don't love that turn, that's for sure. He should protect again here. I think I'm just gonna Water Spout, Follow Me. This is such an interesting game. I honestly think in this game I could have Shell Smashed multiple times. Last turn probably should have just been a Water Spout, honestly. But I think this is really good because Golden Go is their main counter to Mouse Hold, so eliminating that is huge. I can just start clicking Population Bomb onto everything. Nice. Golden Go faints. There's the Citrus. Okay. Oh, he goes for Overheat. Tries to get the knockout, but actually we dodge it, which is really lucky. I think you bring out Palmont now. But if you bring out Palmont, I just double protect, I think. And what does he drop in this game, right? If you bring in both Magmortar and Golden Go, obviously you can't have Grimmers, Luna Palmont, and Ninetales. My guess is he still has Palmont and Ninetales in the back. But if you didn't expect me to go the Blastoise route in this game, we might be in really good shape. And it's Grim coming out. That is really, really good for us, in my opinion. You can Light Screen now, but that's basically it. Light Screen, Clear Smog. Like, I think I'm happy to just Water Spout again here. Follow Me. This turn's interesting because it's like he might just go for Overheat again, so I'm actually thinking about protecting. Because Clef is honestly really valuable for redirection. I'm down. Okay, so we protect. Yep, Light Screen gets set up, that's fine. Because the reality is, even if he clears Smogs here, it's not the end of the world. That was still really meaningful damage. Nice. We are cooking. We're cooking. Blastoise is cooking, folks. Oh, it's putting in the work. He's going to Thunder Wave now. And presumably clear Smog. But I can Water Pledge this. Follow Me. Oh, I'm so happy we brought Blastoise. My gamble with Blastoise paid off. We haven't won the game yet, but we're in good shape. Oh, so close. Do we survive Overheat? Uh-oh. Does Foul Play KO me now? We could still lose this, because I do have the defense drop, and... Let's see. Ooh, the game gets really interesting now because you do get a Thunder Wave off with the Grimmsnarl. But I think it's still okay because I have so much offense right now and I can set up a Tailwind. But if we locked out the Grim, we would have had this, I think, locked for sure. Oh, that was like a 1 HP survival. Unfortunate. I would T-Wave Mousehold right now, personally. T-Wave Mousehold. We assume Ninetales is in the back, right? With the Tailwind, Mousehold will still be able to outpace. Ah, Blastoise, you were so close! Maybe I should have run Hydro Pump. Magmortar protects, okay. Should have been a Tailwind, maybe. Oh, but he just sets up Reflect. Okay, that's okay, I guess. Ninetales comes out now. Oh, it could be Pawmot still. If it's Pawmot, I think we're good, actually. But it is Ninetales, yeah. What a crazy game. So now what's the deal? 2 turns of Light Screen, 4 turns of Reflect. I mean, like, Pop Bomb isn't doing the most. Hold on. Ninetales. Magmortar. I could Tailwind here to outspeed Ninetales. Okay, I went Tailwind Pop Bomb. Yeah, they go for Follow Me. It could have been Protect here as well. The question is whether or not... Oh, I got burnt. I think Ninetales may pull this off then, because they just Blizzard. I was probably going to get burnt anyway, though. Oh, this game was so close. I mean, it's not over yet, because I could still Hurricane. I could have Protect Weather Balled. I think that may have been the play, because I think they have to Blizzard, but they make Freeze Dry. Yeah, they went Blizzard. Protect Weather Ball was the play. I might need some crits or confusions right now. If I went Protect Weather Ball, then Mousehold would have been able to get 2 Pop Bombs into Ninetales. I think that was just the play since I had Focus Sash. I kind of missed that, yeah. Oh, so close. Hurricane, Pop Bomb. Yeah, we just do no damage now, but we can win off Hurricane. Oh, we missed Pop Bomb! Hurricane Confusion, one time. Oh, it was so close. I didn't play this game perfectly. I had the right setup perfectly too. But the Grimmsnarl surviving on like 1 HP cost me the game. And then in this endgame, since Magmortar protected, we could have just gone Protect Weather Ball. And then I guess I ended up missing Population Bomb anyway. But that was really, really good. That was, I mean, like, I had all the tools to win that one for sure. But I should Protect Weather Ball was super safe. I think I worried about Magmortar being faster than Pelipper, and then a double up onto Pelipper with like Freeze Dry plus the. But I should have accounted for Flame Body on the Magmortar. Like, yeah, I think like I basically didn't think about Flame Body very much, and that cost me ultimately. But it was really safe to go Protect Weather Ball unless he was really fast. Could be the case. And if you're fast Magmortar, then you could just clear Smog Blizzard, and I would lose to that play. So, but that was a really fun set. I think it's a little disappointing since we literally had the tools to win, and like I had the perfect Blastoise adjustment. But I think I one mistake, and ultimately it cost me. And unfortunately, like knocking out Grimmsnarl was a bummer as well. So instead of that, like that turn, I could have just gone for Follow Me and Water Spout again, and then I could have brought out Mousehold and gone for Follow Me Water Spout. So I think we had a big enough lead in that game, but I was so excited about Blastoise that I didn't see, like, I wasn't sure of how to convert it to 100% win, but I think because we had such a big, should have been able to find a win to just guarantee that one. And I think the times I had clicked Water Pledge, it was just too weak. I think it would have been better just getting Water Spell damage into Magmortar each time there. So, yeah. But the main play that I'm thinking of in that end game would have been Protect, Mouse Hold, Weather Ball into the Magmortar. And I think even with Reflect, 2 Pop Bombs plus a... Yeah, I guess I wouldn't get Hurricane off, so I would just need 2 Population Bombs into the Ninetales, and it's a question that's bulky enough to survive. My mic is cutting out from time to time. Oh, interesting. Thanks for letting me know. All right, we start 0-1, but that was so close. GG's, GG's. That was a big one to lose, though, unfortunately, so it was super close. Blastoise honestly did what I needed to do in that one, but I think if I could rebuild it, like maybe Hydro Pump just would have been better, because Water Pledge missed the knockout on Golden Go and Grimmsnarl. I just like hate missing attacks. But if we had Water Spout in that one, we would have been able to just one-shot both of those, and that would have been huge. But that was a super fun set. I think it's mainly disappointing since I had all the tools to win that one, given how big my lead advantage was as well in that second game, since I went with the Blastoise adjustment. So... just fell short, but it was really fun. I think it validates to me, though, that the team really works, right? Like, we have a lot of different modes, and I'm really happy about it, but I'm just sad I couldn't execute it well enough in this final game. Like, both Water Pledge turns should have been Water Spout from Blastoise, I think, and that would have changed things dramatically. I just, like, basically because I was like, oh, if I knock out Grimmsnarl, then there's no more speed control. I just switch Pelipper, and I just Water Spout, right? But I didn't account for the fact that they'd actually hang on with the Grimmsnarl. And that was a big problem. I think because I had Follow Me on Mouse Hold, the safer way to have played that game was the turn that Blastoise went for Water Pledge. I should have protected. I should have Moonblasted into the Grimmsnarl slot, and then wait for the free switch in into the... Yeah, protect Moonblast, wait for the free switch in into Mouse Hold. Then with Mouse Hold out, I can go for Follow Me once again and Water Spout. Two Shell Smashes also might have done it. Yeah, I think I could have Shell Smashed twice in that game for sure. Just, I've never played with this Blastoise set before, so don't have, like, the most familiarity with it. It honestly really stings to, like, have such a good matchup in Game 3 and still end up losing, but it was really fun. All right, chat, I'm here. Let's, let me pull up chat. Disable for this live stream. We're not out. It's 3 rounds in the bracket, and so group stage, there's 3 rounds, and the best 2 players out of 4 advance on. Yeah, I think it's like, having not used Blastoise, the idea of like Shell Smashing twice also seems really greedy, but I think it was actually worth it in this game. I was just worried about further lowering my special defense for Golden Go to do more damage, but I think we definitely could have weaved in a second Shell Smash, like when I got hit by Protect plus the Clear Smog. I think, yeah, the one turn like Grimm survived on 1 HP, I just thought like we had the win on the spot there, because if Grimm goes down, then... like that survival was made all the difference. If Grimm doesn't survive there and it goes down, then I get Pelipper in for free against Ninetales. We change the weather and I just go for Water Pledge, right? Or Water Spout. But yeah, Flame Body Magmortar also super clutch into us here. Curious how fast Yuki's Magmortar was in the end and whether or not it has speed investment. Can I pin my sheet here? That's a good suggestion. I have not set up commands on YouTube before, but this is my open team sheet. Pin message. Oh, nice. And then let me set up chat right now too. Am I planning on streaming more often? Yes, that's definitely... I think it'd be cool to do it once every 2 weeks or so, once a month. That would make me happy. Pop out chat. What do I think of Cinderace? Really cool Pokemon. I'm sad it's not really relevant anymore, but it was so good in Sword and Shield. Why Water Pledge? It's just a consistent single type water type attack. But I think if I were to rebuild this team, I would click have Hydro Pump instead. Hydro Pump would have won us that game for sure, but I just didn't want to deal with misses. Why is my chat not showing up? What's going on? Let's see what the records of the other games are. Wolfe 1-2-0. Justin and Lorcy are still playing. Brendan won against Rosemary, 2-1. And I lost against Yuki. Okay, I'm just catching up on chat, seeing what everyone's been saying. So first of all, thanks for tuning in, guys. Scariest team in the tournament? Really scary, honestly. I think Lorcy just has like a very consistent team across the board. Wolfe has a lot of strategy. Scary. I think Karis is actually probably the one I'm most scared of. My pool is myself, my brother, Yuki, and Rosemary. Clefable does learn Life Dew. Honestly, Life Dew Clefable would have been better in that one. I never got the chance to Heal Pulse because of Magmortar threatening with Clear Smog, which feels really bad. If I had Life Dew, I also think I would have won that game. And I was really heavily considering it when team building for this. I'm just sad. Blastoise was so good in that game too. I just like couldn't carry it to a victory. I really wonder what the role against Grimmsnarl was there. Do you have to win out to make top cut? I think so, right? Although, no, there's a world in which someone goes 3-0 and then the other players all go 1-2, right? So not necessarily. For example, if Yuki goes 3-0 and then I beat Brendan. Oh, if I beat Brendan, then and Yuki beats Brendan, then Brendan's 1-2. If I beat Rose and Rose loses to Yuki, Rose is 1-2, and then I would be 1-2 as well. I beat Brendan and Rose. So a lot of funky things can happen in group stages for these things. Well, I'm excited to see this team and feature it, honestly, because I think it does work as a standalone team, which is kind of funny. Okay, so I'm playing Rose. My mic keeps cutting out, huh? Okay, let me look into that. Give me 1 sec. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You guys are getting. I don't know what's happening. Maybe the filter. Let's see. Properties. Filters. No one here. Okay, I'm not really sure what's leading to the problem. I don't know if it was cutting out a lot during the games. If so, apologies. Yeah, it's just the mic. But I do think I need to get started with this next game, so... I put my mic closer to me, so hopefully that'll work, but we'll see. We are up against Rosemary for this next one, which should be fun. All right. It might have been because I moved the mic a little bit away and then it was getting a little fussy. Ah, Blastoise, I'm so sorry. I could have demonstrated your true worth. My fear of missing Hydro Pump scared me. Okay, let's get Rose's team sheet open. Rose has Coaching, Dire Claw, Close Combat, Protect Sneasler, Fisher, Liquidation, Yawn, Protect, Terra Normal Dozo. Very much teched for my Annihilate. High Horsepower, Fire Terra, Scale Shot, Baxcalibur, Scarf Typhlosion, Fairy Feather, Sylveon, and then Sinistcha. Okay, chat, I will come back and talk to you all after this game. Be kind to each other, please. All right, round 2 against the one, the only Rosemary. We've commentated so many games together, so it's fun to be playing against each other now. Rose drafted, honestly, what I think is a really solid balance team. I wanted Sinistcha, which she ended up with on her team. One of the things to worry about is definitely Sneasler going for coaching boosts onto Rose's Pokemon. We can't redirect coaching away. Might have to accept that something gets a boost. Unaware Clefable, Moonblast. I could see her leading Sneasler. We're Ghost Terra on Mouse Hold, so I can Ghost Terra to get around Pop Bomb. Normal Terra Dozo is the main problem here. So I think like Sneasler Dozo is definitely a possible lead I could see from Rose's end. Sneasler Dozo. I just really don't like. I think the Dozo is actually really scary because of normal Terra. And because boosts don't really matter too much. I think this could be a Blastoise game, honestly. So I want to try Blastoise out in the first one. Blastoise plus Clef. Yeah. Pelipper in the back. Pelipper's just good offensively here, honestly. And then as the last one, my Dragonite's pretty weak to her Baxcalibur. This is a Terra candidate potentially in this matchup. I don't love it right now. Annihilate's actually pretty good into Max Caliber. I could go Mouse Hole just for population bombs, but there's dual ghosts. Actually, I kind of do like Mouse Hole though, because it gives me double redirection in a Blastoise. I think what I learned, one of my key learnings from the Yuki game is not taking advantage of my double redirection on this team more. So round 2 against Necra. Let's see what we got. Sneasler Dozo. Yeah, that was the main lead I was expecting here. I'm pretty okay with this. The downside is Dondozo being unaware. You know, okay, one thing I'm already thinking of is in a future game, I could go Mouse Ape, bait this to Terra, and then use Blastoise afterwards. It's Poison Touch Sneasler. So it could just be coaching turn 1, but we're unaware, so Clef doesn't really mind that. I think I'm down to just Water Spout here, follow me for now. I could also Water Spout Protect. I don't hate that. No Protect from Sneasler, which is good, so we should get good damage here with Spout. It might be Dire Claw into the Blastoise, but it is just going to be coaching. That's fine by me. We've got Unaware on Clef, so this is fine. Yeah, it's good damage into Dozo still. Nice. Cool, and it's Liquidation. Sweet. So that's a really good turn, I would say. There's merit to clicking Shell Smash right now. Shell Smash. Follow me. Shell Smash, follow me. I guess I could, well, yeah, I could have started the game off with a Shell Smash, but I wanted to gauge like how much damage we're doing to Dozo. This Dozo is unaware, so the special attack boost won't be relevant into it, but it's fine, because I think getting the speed boost is valuable in dealing with, or more so getting the special attack boost, because I think what I want to do is probably just Water Terra, Water Spout throughout this game. Okay, yep, there's Dire Claw. We survive. See if any status conditions come out. No status condition would be very nice. Nice, no status. Sweet. So Blastoise Shell Smashes. Cool. So it'd actually be a good spot for a Yawn, in my opinion, if I were in her spot. Yeah, nice Yawn. That's definitely the right play. Now you can protect Sneasler and then Yawn into Blastoise. Protect Sneasler, Yawn into Blastoise. To which I could protect here. Switch into Pelly. I could also just attack this turn, honestly. Water Terra, Water Spout. Switch into Pelipper. Not completely against this idea. There's always a chance she ends up going for Yawn again into the Clefable slot, and if she does that while I get this off, it's a very winning play for us. Okay. But I think, yeah, like, defense boosted Dondozo is actually a little bit scary. So the good thing is Clef can also just go for Moonblast into it. Okay. Yeah, no Protect from Sneasler. Okay, nice. So we just get rid of that immediately and deal solid damage into Dozo. We've got Water Terra. Yeah, look how much that does. Nice. Nice. Good, good, good. I knew she had Fisher, but that's still like so scary. That was her best play, honestly. So I think really, really good find on the last couple of turns. The teacup is out. Okay. This Sinistra does not have Protect. So it's very safe to Water Spout here. And Hurricane. Yeah, I mean, like, Pelipper has a decent matchup into this Dondozo as well. We can just keep Hurricaning it. If Fisher connects right now, that can get a little bit spooky. If we clear the Sinistra this turn, then Maushold should be able to just Pop Bomb whatever her remaining Pokemon is. Okay, we don't see a Protect on either Pokemon, but here it's more important to just clear Sinistra, in my opinion. Blastoise! Oh, I got a crit there. I'm actually curious if that crit mattered because we are Water Terra and we got the Shell Smash boost earlier. So, okay, Blastoise redemption after such a close game against Yuki. But yeah, it's, you know, you have so many multipliers. Water Terra, Rain, as well as the Plate. And Sylveon's the last one. It's just gonna one-shot. Since we're ahead in a game, I actually think it's valuable to calc if Water Pledge gets the one-hit KO just for information. My guess is yes. Like, we have all the boosts here. Nice. Okay, Blastoise claims a knockout there. And we'll go into game 2 against Rose. So she went Sneasler, Dozo, like Sinistra, Sylveon. I think she probably is never bringing Typhlosion into this matchup because of Rain, so we can eliminate that from Team Preview. A possible mix-up would be Sneasler, Baxcalibur lead. I don't think that's that scary, though. Like, I'm kind of content just going with Blastoise again. I could go Blastoise again. What's her adjustment? Like, we could go Mouse Ape, Pelly Blastoise, but Clef is honestly really good in this game. If I go Mouse Ape, it basically forces Dozo to Terra, I think, immediately. But it's still variable because it's like Sneasler just threatens Maushold with close combat, which I don't love. So I might still go Blastoise Clef, honestly. Mouse Pelly. What is her best adjustment to this? I think it is Sneasler Baxcalibur. Or just launch Yawn off earlier with Dondozo. We had a really good turn 1, so she could play turn 1 differently as well. I could just leave Pelipper plus Blastoise, honestly. But I think Redirection is still too good to give up. Alright, we're running it back with Blastoise. That Blastoise was so based in that game, though. That was awesome. It did exactly what Blastoise needed to do. Honestly, you could lead Sinistra here as well. I think that would be very interesting. And then just threaten Trick Room with it right away. But yeah, like, I think one of the reasons I like this Blastoise is because there aren't really true resistances to it, which is awesome. In the game against Yuki, I was thinking, like, I went for the Water Terra with Clefable in game 3. I think that was still right since he had Make It Rain pressure. Okay, just running it back with Sneasler Dozo. Cool. This time around, I'm actually thinking of just Water Spouting turn 1 immediately with Water Terra. She might just Dire Claw here, to which then I'd have to deal with status conditions. I don't want to go Water Spout Moonblast. Uh-oh. That's scary. Gibble gets Moonblast off. Oh boy. Okay, we've got Sneasler doing Sneasler things. Liquidation comes out. Ooh, and a defense drop. That's not great. Could have gone for Follow Me there, I guess, on turn 1. Honestly, okay, in game 3, I could go with the same lead and just lead Mouse Hold and Follow Me on turn 1. It's kind of gas. This is scary. If I were her, I would Dire Claw into Blastoise right now. I might Terra Clef. Water Pledge. Terra, Follow Me. Dealing with Dondozo now becomes a lot more difficult, though. But if it doesn't get a coaching boost, then Pop Bomb is still going to be valuable into it. So this turn is interesting. Do you go for coaching? I think that'd be a very solid play. You could also protect Yawn. Okay, no protect. Ideally, we see Dire Claw here. Poison would be really good, actually. So then I don't have to worry about Yawn. I guess I'll take a Para as well. Sneasler's KO'd. The good thing with the Para is now I don't have to be put to sleep on Clef. Yeah, so this actually is helpful. There's some anti-synergy between the Sneasler Dozo here, which I think is interesting. Bax comes out now. Threatened by Moonblast. Could Scale Shot. Fire Terra Scale Shot here makes sense. Fire Terra Scale Shot into Blastoise. I want a Water Pledge Follow Me, expecting that. No Terra though, okay. Oh, Scale Shot misses on its first attempt. That's unlucky. Or, I mean, it only gets one accuracy check, but yeah. Liquidation comes out for not much, yeah. I don't think Skill Shot KOs Clef, but maybe that's ambitious to think. Because I really want to knock out Bax here. I do have Heal Pulse here as well. There is a world where I'm thinking Shell Smash Heal Pulse, but I think that's greedy. But, like, this could protect. The speed boost would be bad because then it outspeeds Mouse Hold, right? Okay. Oh, nice. It's Skill Shot into Blastoise. Now we get Moonblast into Bax. Nice. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go for the Heal Pulse play. But I'm at mercy of getting paired at any point right now. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh. Because if Moonblast KOs the Excalibur there, then Mouse Pelipper I think is in a really solid spot because I can just double up onto whatever the remaining Pokemon is. But now Bax got the speed boost. There's no Prio on Bax. So the win condition I can see here is they attack into Mouse Hold. I get Tailwind up, and then I Pop Bomb, KO, Hurricane Confuse Dozo. But she could just target the Pelipper here. Oh, I mean, this is what Sneasler does best, right? being able to induce secondary effects like that with Dire Claw. And Rose did adjust to Baxcalibur as well, which was quite smart. Yeah, I might honestly go Ghost Terra Mouse in the third game. Okay, that's what we needed at least. That one is set up. Oh, it's a double up. Huh, I could also read into her protecting something. I would guess Liquidation and Rain KOs though. But she could miss Scale Shot, so I'm gonna double up onto... Like, the safe play I'd say is Pop Bomb this, Hurricane this, and hope for confusion. She could protect Baxcalibur. If I were to double up on a Dozo, that would be huge. Okay. No protect though, which is the right play. Yeah, getting that Moonblast into Bax would have been huge. But I also can't really complain. Like, when there's Sneasler plus Dondozo, it's not crazy to, you know, get that kind of secondary effect. And she did miss Fisher in game 1. Does this KO? Oh, if it gets 4 hits, it doesn't. That would be huge. 4. Because I'm assuming the last one is Sinistra. If that only got 4 hits, I think we would have won this. Actually, not necessarily, because then Sinistra comes out and you just Rage Powder, right? To which I guess I could protect Hurricane. But Bax was a great adjustment over Sylveon. I think that was definitely the right move. GG. Scary one. I mean, double Para and then Fisher as well was tough. She missed the skill shot. Sneasler Dozo seems to be the main game plan she's locked into. So the question is, do I want to consider making an adjustment into game 3? Because I could go Mouse Hold. Mouse is interesting. Force Terra out of Dondozo. That was the game plan I was talking about earlier. We haven't brought Dragonite out, but I don't think it's really that good here, although it could Scale Shot into Sneasler. Honestly, I haven't used Dragonite, but, like, it does make some sense here. Clef Dragonite, follow me, Dragon Dance. Dragonite does wall Dondozo as well. I don't know, folks. This could be a Dragonite angle. Because Dragonite doesn't have to worry about Dondozo. The only thing you can really do is yawn into me. We have so many different modes we can go with. Which is good and scary. I think she's going to go with the same 4, but I think it could be a mix-up of Sneasler or Bax as the lead adjustment instead. I honestly kind of want to cook with Dragonite. I haven't been able to feature it for the stream yet. I think it could be really fun. What would I have in the back? Pelly Blastoise. Could go double redirection though. I'm down for Pellistoise. Lock it in, folks. We're bringing Dragonite into game 3. I don't know if it's the best idea, but basically I think I haven't been using Dragonite enough, and it's interesting here because it can Skill Shot to eliminate Sneasler. It doesn't have to worry about Dondozo because Dondozo's Fisher and or Liquidation and Fisher, so you don't really do much damage to me. And then the Baxcalibur doesn't scare me that much if I Steel Terra, right? And we have high horsepower. So, I'm down. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if it's the best idea, but I wanted to feature this set. And it's going to be Sneasler Dozo for the run back once again. Okay. Clef Dragonite. Follow me. I could Water Terra immediately here, but it means I can't Terra Blastoise. And I do think the extra damage output from it is quite nice. But Terraing here helps me survive their attacks a lot easier. I think I'm down. Terra Water, follow me. The question is, do I Dragon Dance or just Scale Shot here? I'm a Dragon Dance. I think the main scary thing here is just, yeah, status effects from Sneasler. I would love them to poison me here. Because then I don't have to worry about Yawn from Dondozo. Okay, no Protect, so it could have been Scale Shot here, but I'm still happy getting the Dragon Dance off. Okay, just Coaching. Coaching is fine because of Unaware here. It's actually great because it means now no, secondary effect. It's mainly obviously valuable for the defense boost onto Dondozo, but that's fine. Okay, it's just Yawn coming out. This turn is interesting because it's obviously easy for me to switch this out and then go for damage on a Sneasler, but you could obviously just protect the Sneasler now and then Yawn again into Dragonite, and Dragonite can't protect here. You have a defense boost on this. There's a world in which I just stay in here, honestly. I'm gonna follow me Dragon Dance again. Yeah, because I thought Sneasler had to protect. Nice. So Clef is gonna fall asleep now, but like I'm okay with that because what is really gonna threaten Clef, right? I mean, the honest answer is Fisher from Dondozo. Should be Yawn again here, right? Yeah. Okay, Clef falls asleep now. Now I think it is actually Fisher time. But it could be Yawn into the Dragonite slot. I'm thinking of pivoting out or burning a sleep turn here. But there's Fairy Sinistcha in the back, which is, I think, one of the main things to respect here. I think I'm down to burn a sleep turn here. Scale Shot finally into Sneasler. Okay. That's satisfying. That's out of the way. Okay. Yep, Yawn into Dragonite. Now, I think the play is you should bring out Baxcalibur and just double protect with both Pokemon. Yep. So even though we're boosted, honestly, it might be worthwhile to switch out right now because I think double protect is so strong here. Moonblast into you. I can switch out into Blastoise. I think I like that. Feels bad to get rid of those boosts, but I think here... There was a world I contemplated where I just let the sleep happen because then Clef has a good chance of waking up. I can just follow me the next turn. But yeah, Bax is going to protect here. Okay. Clef stays asleep. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. We've pivoted out of sleep now. But I might actually get fissured across the board. Feels bad to give up my Dragon Dance boost like that, too. I think I would have been better off maybe just skill shotting. Okay. The good thing here is back's just protected. Assuming Sinistra's the last one, it's very safe to just scale shot here. And Water Spout. Oy. I think the main thing that feels bad is I committed my Water Terratical Fable and I wasn't able to do anything. Oh, Bax just lets me scale shot them. Okay, that's huge. No Terra committed either, which makes me think they want to maybe Terra Fairy the Sinistra. Single target Water Spout into Dondozo now, which is good. Okay. Not bad damage. Yawn comes out. Well, Sinistra should be the last one. The question with Sinistra is, does it Fairy Terra? Because it has Fairy Terra, to which I can Iron Head and Water Spout. Yeah. Trick Room is obviously the scary thing right now. There's a part of me that wants to scale shot because she knows I know she has that Terra. Iron Head does give me a flinch chance as well, and a flinch may just like secure things for us. Okay, I'm leaning towards Iron Heading here. No Terra though. Okay. Sinistra heals. Oh, Clef, you're so good, but Fisher Dozo was a very good tech for it. And oh, no Trick Room, it's Matcha Gotcha. Okay. Wait, if it burns Dragonite, it prevents the sleep, right? That would be funny. Yawn into Blastoise. Now Dragonite falls asleep. Reading into the Terra was not good. Could have just scale shotted. I wonder if scale shot Water Spout will even KOs there, honestly, though. It might not. I think it might be, this might be too much defense to break through now. Although Dragonite, to be honest, isn't really threatened either, which is interesting. I really want to get rid of this defense drop. Because Liquidation and Rain actually will hurt, especially with that defense boost. So I think I'm going to switch into Pelly here. And Water Pledge. Switch into Pelly, Water Pledge. And Sinistra. I think if I had scale shotted last turn because Trick Room didn't go up, I would have been able to then just make this play and then Water Pledge Sinistra for the KO. Although I don't know how much it would have healed. Yeah, Water Pledge doesn't really do that much without boosts. Oh, I wanted that KO. Trick Room goes up. Okay. We fall asleep. Protect here is easy to make, but I honestly prefer to just Hurricane maybe. They're gonna Matcha Gotcha Liquidation. I'm scared to just KO's Pelipper, to be honest. There's the Rain boost and the attack boost on this. Okay. she went for Yawn. Interesting. Okay. Gotcha. Blastoise faints. I think the scary thing is I just haven't distributed damage onto the Dondozo and I got that defense boost. Clefable was like my main way of handling it. And then the idea was to burst it down in the end game. But it's been able to heal up so much throughout the course of the game. So I thought Dragonite could cook here, but I think because of Yawn pressure, it wasn't enough. And I wasted a couple turns going for those D-dances. We have to take a turn to sleep here. If she goes for Yawn again, maybe there's a chance because we would knock out Sinistcha and then we can start trying to wake up with the Dragonite. But it's tricky since Trick Room was set up. Oh, Terra finally comes out. Okay. Good job holding on to it. Very nicely done, Rose. Terra Fairy Sinistcha. Yep, makes sense. And she does just go for Liquidation here. Oh, that did less than I expected, actually. Liquidation Life do. Solid damage from Hurricane. Dragonite takes sleep. 2 turns of Trick Room, 2 turns of Rain. We definitely are protecting here. Iron Head. Because Liquidation did such little damage to Pelipper, I should have Hurricaned the turn before. I think I gave Dondozo too much credit offensively. Protect. Nice read. Liquidation in it. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Oh, okay. And the defense drop. Dragonite does wake up. I don't even know if Ironhead gets this KO. It doesn't. I mean, with that crit and defense drop, that's so bad. But it was a nice read as well. If I Hurricane there, then I would knock this out, but then Rain is about to end. I think I just go for the double protect here into Ironhead. Oh, that's what I get, though, for bringing Clefable into a matchup with Fisher. But I still think it wasn't a terrible bring, and if, it was just connecting on the first try both games 2 and 3. Maybe I should have just gone Blastoise again. Because, in order to deal damage to Dondozo, I actually need my Water-type Pokemon, because the physical attackers don't really do very much. We got the double, but the Liquidation goes into Dragonite. Nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah, Fisher Dozo, this was tough. Blastoise was really good. I wanted to try Dragonite. I think Dragonite was fine in theory, but the Dragon Dances were greedy. I was trying to cook, but with Yawn pressure, I think it was better to just straight up go for Scale Shot immediately. The problem is that Dragonite's not actually that, in theory it was good into Dondozo, but then you saw how it failed here because I got crit and in the Rain, Wave Crash still does, or Liquidation still does damage. My game plan was to knock everything out around Dondozo and then have a 2v1 basically against Dondozo in the end game. And I'm trying to think how I could have reduced variance around Fisher. It would have been just launching Blastoise earlier on. I didn't have too many ways to threaten Dondozo immediately, so I think probably should have just gone with Blastoise again in game 3, but I honestly really wanted to try Dragonite out here, so no regrets. But GG, Rose. Well played. And Rose played so well in that endgame. She made all the right targets as well, so that was super, super well done. All right, we're back. If this will cooperate. It was best of 3. Yeah, both rounds were so winnable. I think it feels a little bit bad to have lost both since I think we had the tools to win. Yuki lost against Brendan. So what are the records right now? Brendan's 1-1. No, Brendan's 2-0, right? Because he beat Rose and Yuki. Yuki is... So there is a scenario in which there's Brendan as the 3-0. Oh, no. Even if I beat him, he'll be 2-1. I'll be 1-2. So I don't think we can make it out of groups at this point, right? Because if Yuki loses to Rose, then Rose is 2-1. Yeah. All right. But, you know, the last one's against Brendan, so I got to cook him. But I think Brendan's basically secured out of groups being 2-0. Our team was... I really wanted to show off everything, which is why I tried the Dragonite there. But Dragonite, I guess, like, wasn't as good into Dondozo as I would have hoped. And, like, Dozo getting the coaching boost is really scary. I think I needed to just brute force with Blastoise again in that line. Even though Rose has Baxcalibur, like, Blastoise with Water Terra, Water Spout still does so much damage. So I should have just committed more to that game mode. I can't deny the coaching boost, basically. She's always going to get coaching off. And can obviously launch those fissures at whatever point. It's just so tough because it was like, would have been able to Moonblast. And I think the turn I'm really regretting was the not skill shotting Sinistcha. But with Citrus Berry, I don't even think skill shot plus Water Spout KOs. Okay, we're going up against BZ. Who is 2-0 in this group stage. All right, it's our last round. I think I'm eliminated. I can't make top 4, unfortunately. Which is a bummer, because I think both rounds were so close. Also, I moved my mic away if it's cutting out. Cool. Why did I go on to this? Think battle. Okay, I don't remember the last time Brendan and I have fought against each other, so this should be fun. 1990091. Oh, that is a double battle. Oh, it is a big battle. Yeah, unfortunately, with 2 losses from group stage, we are not going to advance out. But it was really close. Both were so winnable. Brendan is 2-0, so I'm going up against, the undefeated. This is just for pure pride at this point. But it should be a fun one. Okay. Honestly, like, in terms of Pokemon that we ended up with, it was actually not bad. Okay, wait, let me get Brendan's open team sheet up. Folks, we're playing against my brother, Brendan Zhang, 2013 world champion. Can we cook with Blastoise here? He's got Sunny Day Whimsicott. I don't like seeing that. He's got Covert Cloak on it. It's kind of fire. And he's got Iron Defense, Body Press, Cow. If I go Annihilape, like I could go Mouseape, right? He could lead Whimsicott, Basculegion. I do think Whimsicott Basque is actually probably his lead. I have Iron Head on this. Might be a Dragonite game. Dragonite Clef. Pelipper Blastoise. Tailwind to Wave Crash or Last Respects. I just feel nervous bringing Blastoise into this one. Pelly's pretty good offensively, though. And when else am I going to get to play with Blastoise? We're bringing Blastoise against Brendan, folks. All right. The year's 2024, and I am fighting against my brother, which is awesome. And he's 2-0, so yeah, he should be guaranteed out of groups now. It is Wingscott Basque. Okay, nice. Yep. We expected that. You'd obviously Tailwind right now. I have Scale Shot into you. And his team is actually really weak to Scale Shot, but it could be a switching into Metagross right now. Tailwind, or you don't even have to Tailwind, you could just Moonblast here. Switching to Meta would be annoying. I'm gonna Iron Head Heal Pulse here, because I think he might flip turn Dragonite. Yeah. Oh, but he didn't Tailwind. Do I just get cooked by Moonblast? Does that KO me? That would be less than ideal. Mence comes in. That makes sense. Does that KO? Oh, okay, nice. Iron Head. It's good to know that's not really doing a ton of damage. Helpful frame of reference. We healed the Dragonite up. Can Skill Shot Dragonite now. He could Fire Terra. If I were him, I'm clicking Air Slash here personally, but I could Steel Terra to get around that. Follow Me Scale Shot is decently safe. It's going for the Fire Terra. Okay. I mean, that means Blastoise now is in a good spot, I would say. But I think Fire Terra does make a lot of sense here. This Whimsicott has Encore. So that's one thing to respect. He's going for Sunny Day Heat Wave. That makes sense. He's going to get a miss onto Dragonite, which is lucky. We get Scale Shot off. Chunks Clef. This does give us a speed boost now, so we'll outpace Salamence, but we're intimidated and he's Terra'd, so I'm not going to do a ton of damage. Might still be a 2-hit knockout, though, next turn, which would be really nice. Okay, not bad. Now Brendan could go for Moonblast. Plus Heat Wave. I could switch in Pelipper, take advantage of that miss. You can Tailwind right now. Tailwind Heat Wave is one play. Switch this out. Moonblast is another play. I think the play I want to go for is Steel Terra. Scale Shot. And switch Impelli. Okay, he switches. Yeah, that makes sense. Could be Metagross. Nope, into Basque. Okay. And I'm guessing he's going to want to Moonblast into Dragonite. Terra. Yeah, basically, because I knew I had the speed boost, I cover for Tailwind Heat Wave by getting the rain up, and I cover for Moonblast by going for this play. Shot 2, 3, 4. Okay, get 4 hits, defense drop, speed boost. Yeah, he did go for Moonblast. Now he has the Tailwind pressure though, which is scary. You can Tailwind Flip Turn into Dragonite. This Basque Legion's moveset, he does have Last Respects. It's Choice Scarf adaptability. So even though I'm at +2 speed, you can just Tailwind to neutralize that. I think Dragonite's really crucial for us. Switch in my own Blastoise. Hurricane. Ironhead not being a 2-hit knockout on a Whimsicott sucks. Okay, he just opted for Aqua Jet. Split damage with Moonblast. Basque Feints. I think Whims hung on for way too long in this game, though, in my opinion. And I have to be careful about an endgame with Sunny Day. Plus Heat Wave into everything. I have Water Pledge here. Water Pledge, Tailwind. Everything's kind of low, which is concerning. But Sunny Day Heat Wave, I don't think should KO Blastoise. I think we really need Menscon. Yeah, he goes for Sunny Day. Okay, Heat Wave comes out. We both resist, but how much does this do? It does KO Pelipper, okay. It's fine if we knock out with Water Pledge, though. Okay. Now we are in the endgame, folks. What is Brendan's last Pokemon? If it's Komodo, I can Iron Head it. Dragonite is weak to Overheat from his end. Could be Metagross as well. I think I'm gonna bring out Dragonite here. It's Komodo, okay. Well, Moonblast is gonna be huge from the Clef. You can just body press Dragonite though right now. He hasn't set up Tailwind though. But my Blastoise does no damage from this point onwards. The question is whether or not you Tailwind body press here. I don't know if it KOs Dragonite. But Blastoise basically does no damage here. I lean towards wanting to switch it out. Iron Head. Okay, Clef comes out. Okay, it's just Moonblast. Does Body Press KO? Well, either way, Iron Head should just KO Whims, so I can just Moonblast the Komodo now, right? Might be okay. Does get the knockout onto us, but I think it's fine. That was a crit, may have mattered, but we also got lucky dodging Heat Wave on Clef. If Clef didn't dodge that Heat Wave, we would have just fainted from this point onwards. And I think Body Press may have knocked out anyway. But Komodo not being able to Terra in front of a Fairy type means we're in a good spot for Clef, I think. So I will just Moonblast into you and Shell Smash in case Komodo protects. There's no reason for Komodo to ever protect though, right? But Shell Smash means, yeah, I mean like... How many turns of Sun are left actually? 3. Because I think you need to target Clefable here anyway. This Komodo set is Body Press, Throw Trap, Iron Defense, Protect, so Clef should wall it. Okay. Nice. All right. Moonblast into Komodo, and that's one hit knockout. Cool. So I think Brendan's adjustment is bringing Metagross in the future. I can see him leaning towards that. GG. That was game 1. Let's go into the next one. Really fun games. I'm like kind of disappointed in myself for not executing in a lot of these best of 3s where it's like I think had tools to win in all the matchups. But let's focus on this round and then we'll reflect afterwards. I think either way I can make some really fun content around this, talking about like best of 3 play and how to improve and how to analyze, you know, your games and finding out like how you can learn from mistakes or looking at win conditions. So yeah, really excited to kind of dissect some of these afterwards. Okay, so let's see. I feel like Brendan probably doesn't go Magmar. He went Whimsicott plus Basculegion in that last one. Whimsicott, Basculegion. I could go Mouse Ape, but then he could just go... Oh, I literally just saw Brendan's... I just assumed Whimsicott had Tailwind, but I looked at the team sheet, it doesn't even have Tailwind. That makes sense. Wait, that means Dragonite's infinitely better. What am I doing? This is my GOAT. You could go Whims, Basculegion. I don't think Blastoise is very good, but I brought it mainly to deal with Metagross. Wait, low key, let me cook? What if I did this? I'm gonna try this out. I don't know if it'll work. But basically the idea is, hey, the Whimsicott doesn't actually have Tailwind. Right? So if I Population Bomb eliminate it, that opens the game up for us. If he goes Whimsicott Basque lead again, that's fine. I could always, by going for this lead, switch into Annihilate and just beat up immediately. Basque Metagross. Okay, so Metagross did end up being brought out here. That was the adjustment we expected. Mouse is in a pretty poor spot right now. I could pretty easily double Protect turn 1 just to see what Brendan wants to go for. But it limits the opportunity of, say, switching in Annihilate and going for beat up immediately. Water Terra here isn't half bad. Personally, I think it should just be like a Wave Crash. I don't hate double Protect turn 1. Okay. Blastoise lead here would have been kind of cool, but I don't know. I think Blastoise just is probably not actually going to get that much value for me in this matchup because of Sunny Day Whims. Okay, it's just Wave Crash into Mouse. That makes sense. Psychic Fangs. Yeah, covering for Annihilate switch into either slot, which is smart. If you're gonna Wave Crash, I could Water Terra this and then bring in Annihilate. Follow me. Yeah, I mainly brought Mousehold because I thought, hey, I could use it to Population Bomb Whimsicott, which would have been pretty nice. The good thing is now I have Annihilate out in the field, so I can start clicking Bulk Up with this. I'm wondering if Brendan just dropped Whimsicott overall. That'd be really interesting. Okay, go for Follow Me. Yep, Wave Crash comes out. Take some recoil. Psychic Fangs. It's a lot of damage, but the good thing is I should definitely be surviving another one. Or like Wave Crash won't KO me, and then some Metagross will have to target me, so I can definitely take this opportunity to bulk up. I do think the Protect here is so obvious. I could see him just wave crashing the Annihilate slot. So I think we take the guaranteed bulk up. Okay. Yep. This is Flying Terra Metagross. Okay. So we get the defense boost critically. Psychic Fangs comes out. Yep. Now I get a free switch in. I don't want to bring out Pelipper because if I do, I set up the rain for Basculegion, which is concerning. So it means I have to go into Mouse Hold. I think you have to really respect beat up into Rage Fist right now, right? Wave Crash into this, Psychic Fangs into this is kind of like the safe play. To which I could Rage Fist into this and protect. It's just so obvious. I could see him Wave Crashing Annihilate and Psychic Fangsing into it. I need to get rid of Bask here. Okay. Terra from Metagross. Terra Flying. Yep. Interesting. I mean, I'll knock out the Basculegion, but I'm going to take a lot of damage with the Annihilate, which isn't ideal. I wonder if the beat-up play would have worked here. But yeah, Scarf Basculegion was just putting in a ton of work in this game. The Metagross adjustment was really smart. Okay. What would I lead against Basculegion Metagross in the future? Dragonite? Did a lot. The problem now is if you have Pelipper, or sorry, if you have Whimsicott, you can pressure Encore. Salamence. She does give me a Defiant boost. Interesting. If I were Brendan, I'm probably Bullet Punching and Dragon Pulsing Pelipper, honestly, because my play is to protect and Tailwind. So I kind of want to make the read and just straight up Rage Fist into Metagross here. It doesn't even KO though, right? I think he could just Dragon Pulse into, or Psychic Fangs into this, Dragon Pulse into Pelipper. Alright, I'll go protect you. Okay, Dragon Pulse does go into Annihilate, so that keeps us in it, I guess. No one gets set up. Psychic Fangs, yeah. Ellie. I might need a Hurricane Confusion. I'm trying to see if there's any way I could win this. I can't one-shot Salamence. Yeah, Rage Fist into you. Hurricane, hope for Confusion on a Metagross. To get the knockout there. I could have reversed the ordering of that, maybe. Alright, here we go. Hurricane. No Confusion. Okay. If we had Terra on the Annihilate, that would have been helpful in this one, but I think it was necessary to Terra Water in front of Basculegion. Although, maybe not. Whimsicott's the last one. Just go for Hurricane once again, but you can just Moonblast now. Close. That was close. So Brendan dropped the Komo for... Oh, you got the confusion now. One turn a little bit too soon. Or too late. So his Basket Legion Metagross Whimsicott, he should expect me to maybe drop the Clefable. He's going to expect me to cover for Blastoise Basket Legion lead. What's my best answer for Metagross Basket Legion? Dragon Dance Dragonite, honestly. I could go D-Dance Dragonite with Clefable lead. I'm thinking about that as the adjustment. But that's basically what I did in game 1, right? It's kind of a predictable adjustment. But what else do I have against Basket Legion Metagross? I think because of prioritization on Whimsicott, Blastoise just probably isn't good in this one. Mouse with Pop Bomb can end the game for us, but I have to clear Basket Legion and Metagross. So I need to threaten those a little bit more with the leads. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go Dragonite. Clef. Ape. Dragonite, Clef, Ape. Maybe Mouse? Double redirection. This gives me potential beat up. Pelly's just nice because of Sash. Like, Hurricane and Weather Ball honestly put on pretty good offensive pressure here. If I don't bring Mouse, I can't beat up, obviously, as easily. Or I just can't beat up. I think Mouse being able to enable Annihilate is just so tempting. But Pelipper does give me Tailwind. And he doesn't have Tailwind. Okay. I think Pelly's a little bit more consistent. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Basket Legion Metagross again. Okay. I could see Flip Turn right now into... Flip Turn into... Whimsicott. We could Dragon Dance here. I like that. Dragon Dance, Water Terra, follow me. I think that's our safest play. Like, there was a part of me that wanted to double up onto Whimsicott with Iron Head Moonblast. To, like, snipe Whimsicott as it comes out. But I think Whimsicott coming out actually isn't even that bad for us by getting a Dragon Dance off. Yeah, it is Flip Turn. Okay. So Whimsicott. The main thing we have to respect is that this Whimsicott carries Encore. So we don't want to get Encored into Dragonite. Yep, there's the Whim switch in. I wonder if he flip turned and doubled up on a Dragonite. I think that would make a lot of sense. So this just guarantees that I get D-Dance off, which is good. Nice, and it's Heavy Slam. Good. We don't take too much. Okay, that's a really big turn. This could switch out into Salamence now. A lot of the questions are where is the switches going to come from right now? I think I'm down to Iron Head here, though, and follow me. Oh, does Whims go into Mence? That's a nice play, if so. Okay, switches into Basque. That's smart. And I'll be eating up a Psychic Fangs now, so that's a good play. I think my main mistake in this team that I've learned is I can be a little bit more aggressive with the... I have to be very careful about getting Encored right now. How fast is Basque Legion going to be relative to us? I'm admin. I don't know if he's admin or jolly. Oh, that's actually really interesting. I want to Stomping Tantrum here and protect, I think. Yeah, hard switch. Back out into Whims. Okay. That's fine. Protect comes out. +1 attack, Stomping Tantrum. That's a lot of damage. Nice Psychic Fangs and a Dragonite, though. Okay. Now you can Tailwind, but I should still be faster. I'm mainly just worried about Encore from this still, which is scary. I think I still lean towards Iron Head here. I could Heal Pulse. Because the Whimsicott's... The Moonblast didn't come close to knocking us out the first turn around. I'm an Iron Head Heal Pulse. Nice. Really good turn. Sorry, I said Tailwind, but it doesn't KO? Oh, Dragonite! I lost so many games in this from like missing a knockout by the slimmest of HP. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I could have gone Follow Me there, obviously, but I can't believe that didn't KO. If we KO'd, I think we win the game. Like, against Yuki as well, we missed out a knockout by like 1 HP. That's so unfortunate. We're max attack on Dragonite too. +1 Iron Head. Doesn't get the knockout. Well, he doesn't have Tailwind. How can I still win this? Oh. I thought that'd be a knockout for sure. We knew it was bulky, but I was intimidated and I had an attack boost this time. That's so crazy. I gotta ask what his EV spread is after this game, because I'm really curious. We know he has Basque Legion in the back. It's taking a little bit of chip. He doesn't have Tailwind. Oh, man. Dragonite would have just was in such a commanding spot there. I could have just gone for Follow Me, though, to play safer without knowing that calc. Okay, he goes for Encore. That makes sense. What is the calc? How much bulk does Whimsicott need to survive that? That's nuts. Yeah, my logic was basically like I cover for everything other than Whim surviving, but because we saw it take the first Iron Head pretty well with Intimidate, I guess I should have just assumed it could. Yeah, because it survived with under 50, or it took it with over 50% left. Okay, if that's the case, though, do I just outpace Whimsicott with Annihilate? Because if so, that could be a way to win still. I can't protect, though, because then it'll just Encore me. All of our games were so close. Oh. Just Specs Draco here. Or Air Slash. Does that KO me? Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, just Moonblast. I think the downfall in this game was not going for Follow Me. GG. Yeah. Like, I thought it would be a guaranteed knockout onto Wims, and if Wims gets KO'd, these games, I think Dragonite just takes over, right? Because then we have a boosted Dragonite, and I outpace their entire team, and he can't protect any of his Pokemon either. So, that was so close. Like, a lot of these games, it's basically like, if I get the knockout, I win, and in both of the games against Yuki and Brendan, I miss out on knockout by, like, a matter of a few HP. But that's the nature of the team I'm using, because Clef is, like, mainly support, right? You can just Moonblast this now, Air Slash this. The win con would be he misses Air Slash. So close. I do think Dragonite was right in theory. I need to ask Brendan what his EV spread is. I'm curious. Let's see. What's your wins spread? GG. Air Slash did miss. But Hurricane also misses. Special attack drop. No. I'm pulling up the calc because I'm so curious. Let's see. Pelipper into Whimsicott. Or sorry, not Pelipper, Dragonite. +1 Iron Head. Oh my gosh. Even if he's max HP, max defense. Okay, if it's actually max HP, max defense, which it shouldn't be, it's like 96. It doesn't actually ever one-hit KO. So I assume it's not that bulky, but yeah, I'm curious on the spread. GG's. I think I'm a little sad because all 3 rounds were so winnable. Like, we had the tools to win in each one, and against Yuki and Brendan, it was like a margin of 1 knockout. But I think in all of them, I didn't play, like, I played maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10 and, like, could have executed my leads a little bit better. But that was really fun. My brother said, GG, son. Oh, he gave me the spread. Okay. I'm not going to say the spread because I don't want to give away information for the remaining. Oh, we had such a good chance of KOing Whimsicott. Yeah. Yeah, it was a like 62.5% chance to us knocking out Whimsicott. So the odds were in our favor there against his Whimsicott spread. Basically, the idea is if we knock out Whimsicott, I don't take that much damage on Dragonite that turn, and I heal pulse all the way back up, and then I can just freely skill shot into the Basculegion slot, since Basculegion and Salamence's Terras aren't good defensive Terras. So skill shot at neutral, the Intimidator still does a lot of damage, but yeah. I think with games like these, like there's so many different things to analyze, and maybe I'll put in all 3 games and compile it and talk about how you can learn from best of 3s. Like I think our luck today wasn't very great, but I also think there were a lot of games where I had a lead and like didn't execute it enough to win the entire set, right? The Dragonite set was good, honestly. Like, I don't regret it. It's just such a shame. Like, I feel like the main thing is in these games, we're always like just short of getting knockouts. Like, and like you really want to get these one-hit knockouts afterwards. But Brendan played really well as well. It's not like the game solely hinged on Iron Head, right? And I could have gone for Follow Me that turn. If I went for Follow Me, like Iron Head, then I would be able to bring in Annihilate, and then I could have just gone for Iron Head again and Rage Fist. Yeah, I think in my losses today, even though it's like, oh, I was just short of getting knockouts onto these Pokemon, the critical mistake was like not protecting my setup Pokemon enough, because I lost Blastoise to Yuki, surviving with like 5 HP on Grimmsnarl, and then I got foul played. And then in this game, I could have gone for Follow Me, which would have redirected Moonblast away. Since like, I think in both games, it's like I have this Pokemon, it's completely set up, it's time to just like protect it as much as possible. But I figured if I got the Heal Pulse off there, it's like Dragonite's nearly back to full HP, and it's just so hard to break through. But yeah, GG's. I think I'm going to take these games and actually use them like as a good chance to like how you can play best of 3, how to analyze them, what I could have done better. So it should be Brendan and Yuki from group 1. Did I turn off my Switch? I did. Okay. Well, chat, we are eliminated from the group stages. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Really fun to stream this tournament. Of course, thanks to Wolfe for organizing it. My takeaway is I actually think my draft was pretty good in the end, and we had tools to win in every matchup, but my play today was not the best. Our luck could have been a little bit better as well, like I said, but I don't think that's the main thing to focus on any of these games, because I didn't play close to perfectly in any of them. I'm a little sad because I think this team honestly had a lot of potential, and I spent some time like brainstorming all of it, and each of the rounds were really close. It wasn't like we just got crushed each round, right? So yeah, it was a blast. I'm eager to watch top 4 and finals with all of you, and yeah, you should head over to Wolfe, obviously who's streaming it, and then I think Yuki might be streaming as well, and he should be advancing on as well. So what are the results of Yuki and Rose? Wolfe won all his games. Marcus is playing Justin, and the winner of that will move on. And then in this side, Rose had 2 close sets against Brendan, and Yuki beat me. So it's Brendan 3-0, Yuki 2-1, Rose 1-2, me 0-3 in this group. And then the other group, it is Wolfe 3-0, Lorcy 0-3, and then Marcus and Justin are both 1-1, deciding who moves on. So I probably will turn this into a road to rank team, honestly, because I think it's actually pretty fun. But I learned a lot of good things on how I can edit the team afterwards. Hydro Pump probably on Blastoise instead of Water Pledge, and some other fixes. But yeah, thanks to you all for tuning in, and I'm eager to turn this into some fun content afterwards. I might stream some GC later on today, but for now I'm going to just take a break. So you guys can obviously finish watching Wolfe's tournament, and then maybe I'll come back afterwards. But yeah, bye everyone.